I feel like I haven't sat down here and actually spoke about my life and had like this type of moment with you in a minute because I've been doing UFC a lot and life has been lifing. But of course, today we are celebrating a year since I moved from Beijing, and I felt like I didn't really put the pieces in together well, because I've got critiques chat on these videos. They'd be like, you know what? Because the last video that I put out saying goodbye to Beijing, someone was like, that just looks like a bunch of clips put together. And I was like, oh, okay, ciao. Next time I will explain. So here I am explaining it all. Anyways, welcome everyone to my channel. My name is Hilda Mendigo, and hey, babe. Let's start from the beginning.
So Footprints is a program that shares firsthand and in-depth journeys of just regular everyday people here in China, just living the dream. Previously, the show mainly focused on Chinese natives, but I'm a foreign expat and there's a lot of other foreign expats living here in the country, so we thought, why don't we mix things up a little bit? So we found a foreign expat here in Beijing that was ecstatic to share with everyone her experience in the capital.
I'm Hilda Mendigo, and I am a TV host slash editor at Star Times Company. I have been in China for 7 years now, and I have two mottos. With faith, you can always make it, and the other one is we're always going to fall, so keep trying and get back up and just keep going. I'm Hilda Mendigo, and this is my story.
So Hilda Mendigo is a media professional here in Beijing and the host of the international show, The Big Mouth. She mentioned that she came from Chegutu, Zimbabwe, which is totally different from Beijing. So I've never been to any countries in the African continent, so I was really curious about what it's like where she's from. So that's where we started.
Well, I'm a bit of a farm girl, if I should say, because like back home I stay in a very small town. I'm not this like big city type of girl back home. I stay like on a farmhouse, cows and goats and ducks and turkeys all up in it, picking up eggs in the morning. So that was kind of like my life back home, and it's just the weather was great, sunny, you've got all your friends there, family. Yeah.
China's kind of a place that grows on you with time, especially when you realize that some of these differences are not really that different. But when you travel abroad, your first experience can either make you or break you. So, of course, I had to ask her about hers.
So I come here, everything is lit like a Christmas tree. Buildings, streets, chairs, doors, everything is like Christmas lights just blinking at you. I was like, oh my gosh, like you really feel like you're somewhere else here. I even still remember that feeling till this day. It was just an amazing feeling, and I arrived here around this time, like spring, so like the weather was great. It was amazing. But then later on, I learned of rush hour. Ugh. Boy, oh boy, did that feeling change real fast. Just like the crowding in subway stations, everyone is just trying to get where they're trying to get. There isn't a form of like personal, then actually there wasn't any form of like personal space. And keep in mind, a girl is short. I'm always, and they've got bars, I'm always like underneath people's armpits. This is summertime. Ugh.
Yeah, you've never seen crowds until you've come to China. But in the same breath, you also got some of the most epic views, buildings, and landscapes on the planet. I got a chance to ask her also what has been the most memorable for her during her time here.
I've had so many. It's hard to pick. I've had so many. I would say top two was when I graduated and my mom and dad flew here for about a week. And finally my mom came. So I was like so excited for her to come here. My two sisters came over. I hosted them and I flew them to Shanghai. We went to the aquarium. Those moments, it was just magical.
So for every episode, I ask everyone to share their personal motto and one for the city. And that could be a tough question, but I think Hilda did a really good job of being an open book for us and also sharing her outlook on her experience at this chapter of her life.
I wouldn't say difficult. It's go big or go home. These guys, they go big or you go home. Everything they do is they just go big. I mean, for an instance, the Olympics, they went big. I was like, wow, I've never been so impressed to be in China. I was like, yeah, guys, I'm in China. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, we did that. Everything that I do, I'm like, go big or go home. Like, if we are not perfect, if we're not being the best at it, pack your bags. Otherwise, like, what are you doing? Why are you here if we are not going to just excel and be number one at it?
Okay, so like, it's been a year now. Ooh, I'm trying to fix my hair. It's been a year now since I moved from Beijing, and how does that look? It's giving cute. It's giving like, oh my gosh, flirty, work vibes. Yes. So it's been a year since I moved from Beijing, and I have to say it's one of like the easiest decisions that I've ever made in my life, because everything that had happened to me like in my life, just like the growth that was happening towards like with me and within me and everyone around me, it made sense to move. And I'd been there for like what, 7 years? Goodness, that's a long time. Okay, so I moved to China when I was like what, 17. I turned 18 in China, and I remember I didn't want to reach the 10-year mark, and nor did I want to turn 25 still in Beijing, because I felt like I had accomplished the things that I wanted to accomplish. I had grown, and most of the things that I said I wanted to do on my bucket list I had done. And I was like, okay, what's left for me? You know, like, do I now write new goals and chase new goals in China, or do I now explore and expand my horizons? And knowing myself, I felt like I had grown enough in Beijing, but now I'd reached a cap where it's like, we need to break through that ceiling for me to see other sides, to see another version of Hilda. And so I decided to move, and yes, I'm starting to see another version of myself, which I'm like high-key proud of. Moving is not easy. It is not. And like the journey towards me moving, wowza. Like, I spent, I think, a lot of nights just like in isolation, praying, doing walks, crying. Girl, the tears that was shedded, unbelievable. And also just like the frustration. And why is my hair falling apart? And honestly, I have to give credit to Manka. Oh, she was one of the, like, we worked together and she was like my friend. So she was like, honestly, I have to give credit to Manka. Like, she was, I don't know what I would have done without her, basically. Like, honestly, whenever I'm feeling down, I'll just go upstairs and see her, and then we'll have like a little chat and gossip or food. Like, she was just that person who God put in my life, and she really held me down. She really was there for me through the thick and thin. And Manka, like, we all have that one person where when you're going through stuff, they're the ones that like hold you down without even knowing, but they like, without them you would just crumble. And for me, that was her. And of course, my time towards leaving, I didn't like tell people, I didn't tell anyone really, because it's something that I really wanted to happen, and I was not gonna like share the news before and then like have it being jeopardized. I don't know, I just wanted to like, no, don't share. I was like keeping it locked inside. And yeah, and even like the night that I got like my visa. Okay, so let me tell you a quick story. So I've been praying. I was like, God, please, I don't want to turn 25 in China. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. This cannot be my life. You know what I mean? So it already started like the application process, and I already applied. I'd done another application to go to another country, and that got shut down real quick. It got shut down so quick. I was like, ooh, okay. And I had already like coughed up like some money, and I was like, ooh, that's a loss. Take that L, put it in the pocket, keep it pushing. And then I applied again. And then that's when I started to see like some progress in the paperwork and things were moving. And I was like, God, please, my birthday's coming up October. I'm going to turn 25. I do not want to turn 25 here. I'm done. I've reached 7 years here in China. I'm not trying to turn 25 here. I'm not trying to do this. I don't want to do this. No, let's not do this right now. And then, so then I started praying and fasting. I'm like, God, please. And then my birthday comes. And then I was so depressed. Child. And it was like in the middle of the week. And I remember like calling my sister. I was like, oh my God, I thought God was going to give me the visa for my birthday and say happy birthday, Hilda. But I guess not. Guys, keep in mind, God's timeline is not your timeline. Keep calm. Calm down. Like relax, Hilda. But your girl could not, because I don't know, I was just very impatient. So here comes my birthday. I go for a spa. I just like treat myself, even though I was not feeling, happy. I mean, it's your 25th birthday. Like, I had so many plans for my 25th birthday, like years before, like what I want to do, a whole photo shoot, like whatever. But then I was like, I'm just not feeling it. And then, yeah. So it is officially autumn. As you can see, the leaves are starting to brown. Now, I don't know how I feel about these glasses, because a friend of mine got them for me. Just because I said, oh my gosh, I like your glasses. They remind me of something, of the pair my friend has. And she's like, oh, really? And then my birthday came. She's like, I got you these glasses that you liked. I was like, oh, thank you. She was like, have you worn them yet? No, I haven't. So I'm trying them on now. Don't know how I feel about them, because this is not usually my to go to, frame wise, and everything is just new. But oh well. So I'm on my way to get like a massage done. A claps.
Baby, I'm late, but I
So that was beautiful. It's the lady. That was beautiful. Guys, I just want to go home and sleep. Like, I thought I was gonna go out and be promiscuous, but to be promiscuous. No, not promiscuous, but that was so relaxing. I didn't know how much I needed it. I didn't know how sensitive my feet were and my neck. I was like, okay, girl, stop it. Don't start something you can't finish. But oh my gosh, I feel so relaxed, so calm. Like, yeah, like, let's just, yeah, like, I'm so zen right now. Zen. So then, like, after my birthday was what, Wednesday? Yeah, my birthday, I think, was Tuesday, Wednesday. I forgot. It was during the week. And then the next day, I was like talking to my mom and I was just talking to my sister, and I was like, oh, just whining as usual. Instead of doing work, I was just whining and complaining, like a little, you know what. And then I received the notification saying, congratulations, you guys. I've never been so excited in my whole entire life like that before. Like, I was just like, I was screaming, I was praying, I was crying. I was like, no, you got it. And then my sister was like, what is it? Like, because I just saw congratulations. Tears, I'm bawling, I can't breathe. Keep in mind, I've got asthma, so if I do too much, I might go into an asthmatic attack. So my sister's like, yo, calm down. Can you like let me know what's going on right now? And I was like, oh my God, I just got the bees. Oh my God, at least I'm living. Oh my God. And I've got like the ugliest cry in the whole entire world. And then my sister was like, girl, if you don't keep your ass quiet, people are gonna walk in there and think something's wrong. Like, calm down. And then we called our mom and then we started crying, started singing together. It was just like, great. Now, rewind. When I was doing like all the processes and everything like that, my mom was like, girl, you need to pack your stuff, make sure you've got everything in order, make sure you've got your tickets, because when that visa comes, it's quick work. Like, make sure you've got your things in a row. And I'm like, yeah, sure, of course, like, no stress. And anyways, I work well under pressure. Like, pressure and I are like best friends. Like, hello. Lies were told. Oh, pressure and I were not best friends. Anyways, I hadn't packed any of like my boxes. Now keep in mind, I'm trying to pack 7 years of my life in boxes and in bags for me to move. So some boxes were going to be shipped back home, and I was going to carry them where I was going. And then so I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So that visa comes out on Thursday, and I really like sort of kind of had started like making like dinner plans for my birthday. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Saturday, it was Saturday, I think. Friday or Saturday, Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. Saturday, I was like, okay, we're gonna have dinner with some friends, invited some people to come over, have dinner. To be honest with you, I don't know how I was feeling. I was so numb. Because I was like, I can't believe I finally got it. Like, my prayer that I've been praying and fasting for like 7 to 8 months has been answered, and I'm excited for this next chapter of my life. But at the same time, I'm like, this is me saying goodbye to 7 years of my life. I couldn't process it. I couldn't. Even sometimes when I watch back my videos, I don't know what was going on in my head. Like, I was so numb. I was trying to absorb everything, but nothing was being absorbed because it was a lot. But I had the best birthday dinner, and people came. Oh, it was the best. I had a lovely birthday dinner. Like, it was a birthday dinner and a farewell as well. And of course, like, I had been trying to do like small little farewells without knowing that they were farewells. So like the people that I like hold close to my heart, or try to like have like one-on-one dates, or I tried to nag them because they didn't know that I was leaving as well. So I was like, okay, let's just do like a one-on-one, like spend time together, blah, blah, blah. So to me, that was sort of like saying goodbye, which is weird because they didn't know. And also I didn't know how to feel about it. And also the fact that I didn't want to tell people, because just in case if I was disappointed, the embarrassment. No, I was not gonna go through that. And also the reason why I didn't want to tell people, to be honest with you, there was this trauma back in high school where like I don't know if you guys remember, like in high school, when someone would be like, yeah, I'm moving schools, I'm not gonna be here next term, blah 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 blah, and everyone would be like, okay, cool, and then they do like a whole farewell, and then you kiss, bye bye. Next term comes, homegirl is here back again, and people would laugh and be like, Veku Peter House, Matsukaka, you know, or Veku Elenik, Matsukaka, after you get that like rejection letter. And I was not gonna do that. No, no, girl. I think it's like here, man. So we are here. Hi. We have like a reservation for 7:30 to 8. Huh? Melissa.
The light body.
I like this one.
You like the first one? The light body.
Yes.
You like light body, yeah. So would you like to take one bottle?
The bottle. So can it breathe?
Sorry?
Can you let the bottle breathe? Yes, and then bring it when everyone else arrives. Thank you so much. Can I have my glass?
Sorry?
Can I have my glass?
You can take these two and then I remove this. I give you the new glass.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You don't want to take?
I'll drink them.
No, with every hairstyle. No, with every hairstyle, I look different.
Oh, it smells so good. All right, ready? Okay, Portia, I'm gonna just
Okay. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
yeah. All right.
To life. To love. To love.
And to a sexy boyfriend.
To a sexy.
Thank you.
Your camera.
Oh my god.
Focus, girl, focus.
Thank you guys.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You shouldn't be taking the video. We take you the video. Let me clean my camera.
Oh, it's almost over.
Happy birthday to Madam. Happy birthday. Thank you. Now smile, look cute. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Sherry.
Happy birthday, dear Hilda. Happy birthday to you. Let's hit it up. How old are you now? 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 Okay, she's a child of Macy. She's a child of Macy. She's a child of Macy. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. Hip hip. She's a child of Macy. She's a child of Macy. She's a child of Macy. You can blow the coin now.
No, one glass next to you.
Blow, blow,
next
blow,
to you, the
blow,
one
blow.
glass.
It's your birthday, babe.
Okay, let me make a wish.
Wine glass next to you. Yeah. Yeah, voila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Coming up the right way, I got you as a friend, you know, tell me. I understand you, I'm a son. I can have a miracle. Money pass you. If I broke my business, I'm feeling vibes on I'm looking down.
So I just got home from a splendid night. super tired. My wig was not helping by not being secure. But what a night is it? What a night. What a night for me to spend it, as it is my last party, my last hurrah in Beijing. Even saying these words feels so surreal, but it's not even bittersweet, it's just sweet. But yeah, good night, guys. So then after my birthday dinner, I went home early because I realized that I had to pack, and I couldn't even get like lit. I had to pack. I had to like book tickets. I had to now like find money to book tickets. I had to now like ship my boxes. I was running around like a headless chicken. So like Saturday was the dinner. Sunday morning, woke up early, tried to go to the banks. Banks were closed, child. And banks never really close. Like in China, like ATMs, they're always open. Like, hello. But on that day, everything was closed. Running around like a headless chicken. I remember my mom and my sister were like, girl, did we not have this conversation? I'm like, this is not the time. This is not the time. This is not the time. Walking around looking like a headless chicken, hadn't even showered. I was a hot mess. And then finally got the money, bought my tickets, and I was so fortunate enough that I got like a really good ticket that allowed me to carry 5 suitcases, which was good, but at the same time, it was traumatic walking around with 5 suitcases, plus hand luggage, plus laptop, plus a backpack. Like I had a lot. And then I didn't also like, so I left my workplace, and it was just a lot, guys. Like when I mean a lot, like emotionally, I could not believe that I was actually doing this. So keep in mind, I couldn't really process, or even, it was a lot of emotion that I couldn't really let go and really acknowledge. But anyways, whatever. Got in the plane, got to the airport. I think it only started to click once the plane started like taking off, and I was like, this is not a vacation, bitch. This is bye-bye. And I was like, oh my gosh. That's why I spend my life with you. Won't please you anywhere I can. Share my world, you understand. I was crying, I was laughing, I was having a moment. In the plane, but it was good. And then I was traveling ghetto. I had like saga bags, what we call them changani bags, because one of the bags broke, and everyone where I was going, they kept on asking, bitch, what the fuck you going? So many bags. I'm like, I'm low-key a hoarder. So that happened, and then I moved, and yeah, and that's why I spend my life with you. Won't please you anywhere I can. Don't you understand? Love is one in a million. It goes on.
Avare muromo agone para asro marutono lizera
We're definitely coming back here again.
Time and time again. Oh, Casanova.
Say hi, Khalil.
I think during my time after I moved, I had the best 7 years of my life in China. I do not regret anything that happened, nor would I want to like rewrite it again or like erase stuff again. I met the most amazing people in my life, made great friends, made amazing enemies, made great frenemies as well. Yeah, I made like great sisters and brothers, and I don't know. It was a good 7 years. Very good 7 years. It was a lot of highs and a lot of lows as well. A lot of being scammed, stresses, and just life's thrive, you know, like stuff just comes at you and you just sort of like deal with it. And one thing that Beijing taught me is that like life moves fast, and if you're not aware of it and if you don't keep up, it's gonna miss you. That train is just gonna go whoosh, and you're no longer on it, and then you're falling back behind. But I loved the time that I enjoyed in China. The partying, the going to church, the fellowship, the friends, the dating not so much. The dating not so much, no. I would say I enjoyed like one or two, but the rest were just like ghetto goodness. Yeah, so this is me celebrating 1 year ever since I moved. And what's been life like after a year? It's been a lot. Moving is a lot because you're starting again from scratch. You're like coming from a place where you were sprinting because you had already now known how to maneuver in the system. From sprinting to crawling. That is one hell of an adjustment. And the stress that comes with that as well, the frustration of things not moving at the pace that you anticipated, the change, the adjusting, yikes, honey, it's a lot. But I would not change it, and nor would I want to go back to China just because life is tough at the moment. Because I've discovered like a new me here, and this just goes to show that you guys, if you move, I'm not like saying everyone needs to move, but if you feel like you're not growing anymore in the place that you're at the moment, it's not the flower, it's the environment that's crushing that flower into blooming and into growing new leaves, growing new petals, and developing a new color. Yeah, but like if you're still enjoying where you are at the moment, I would say absorb it, inhale it, hug everyone that you have a little tighter. And also I think what China taught me a lot was forgiving. Yeah, because a lot of people will do you dirty without knowing, or with them knowing. They will do you dirty. And you just gotta feel forgive and keep pushing, and just like, listen, it is what it is. It's called life. People come and go. Yeah. But it's been a year since my move, and I can't wait to show you guys what my year has been like in the next vlog. So I'm gonna put that in, like what I've been up to and everything. We've got a lot to chat. We've got a lot to talk about, because I've been like hugging and holding tons of videos, tons of pictures. Okay, so now that I moved, met cool people, lovely people. I just want to squeeze them and hug them every time I see them. I think I haven't met any bitches yet, and I'm like, thank you, Jesus, because I can't. I'm just too old for that. I'm just now looking for peace and my money and a good stability, and I'm good. We're Gucci over here. But yeah, like I cannot believe it finally happened. And honestly, all credit is to God. Like, he held me down. He held me down because it was the pits. It was the pits for a while. I was in the pits for a while. You know when you're like in the tumble dryer and like you think, oh wait, the cycle's about to end, and then you slow down a little and then you just go like, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my blood. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm just gonna put in like a bunch of clips of my life in China, when I started and when I ended, and it's gonna be a whole timeline. Anyways, this is me, babes. I love you guys. Hope to see you guys in my next vlog.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for more.